Hi to everyone in the playback. Weird people behind me. We're acting really strange. Welcome. We decided to start early. My cheeks already hurt. I have to be like, welcome to my Halloweekend live. Obviously I have become Lexi. I am Lexi. We've switched. We've done like the Freaky Friday thing. We're like, yeah. This is my house. How are you all doing? What am I watching? We started early, so we're like, hopefully people will know we're going live. So anyway, welcome to me. Hello. Welcome to the literal chaos. Katrina just left a few minutes ago, so
very sad.
Sad, yeah. But today has been a really fun day. This whole weekend has been very fun. What happened? It's like, oh my gosh. There are cute animals near us eating hair. That sounds so weird out of context. I'm gonna be maybe finding an audiobook for Asylum tonight. We need to make dinner and stuff, so we'll see if we'll read. Hi, Mel. Hi, how are you? I know when I first was sitting here, Lexi was like directly behind me, and I was like, people are not gonna know she's here. Oh my God. Hello, welcome. Share what prompts you're working on. Loving the updates on your adventures. Yes, we have lots of stories. Are we sharing stories tonight? Or are we keeping them secrets? I feel so freaked out. You're like a scare actor in one of the haunted houses.
Yeah, we went to a haunted house thing last time.
It was very funny. It was my first ever haunted house, and I'm 26, and I had never been in a haunted house. I was so nervous.
You survived. You did a great job.
But the first one we went to, which I thought would be the least scary, I was like, so they all had different themes, and there was a vampire themed one, and I was like, vampires aren't that scary. Like, there's no way it's gonna be scary. And I thought it would be scary, but comparatively, I was like, the clowns, oh my God, the cloons, and it was scary.
Yeah,
like they thought it was scary.
Yeah.
So I feel
Sav picked the maze. Sav picked the maze that she thought was gonna be the least scary, and it ended to do first, and then it ended up being the most scary one of the whole night she did first.
And it was very long too. Like the longest.
Yeah.
So don't freak out, but I know. Hello, welcome. Hi, Michelle.
She sounds so over. She's like, oh, I know.
How's everyone? I feel like I'm a teacher in a classroom. I love it. I love it. We're just like scary. Are you guys gonna be reading anything? Is that what you're reading? Is that your announcement?
No, I was just trying to scare you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading this.
I'm so over. No, it's really funny because I actually feel like I didn't flinch. Like, you know how a scare actor jumped at me a few times? I was just like I just glared at them. And then Katrina jumped out and grabbed me and yelled boo really, really loud. And I was just like, I had no reaction and I don't know why. What are you, Uzumaki?
Yeah, I'm reading Uzumaki.
I love it. It's such a good one. How is everyone? We are great. A little sleep deprived, but
yeah, we didn't get back home until late, though. 2 a.m. last night, which for us that's kind of wild.
Yeah. I slept in the latest though. I slept a long time. I'm so shocked you got up.
Same. I was just laying in bed, so I was like, I was just hanging out in the living room with Adam. No one else was up.
I'm so surprised though. Did you just get up?
Well, I just woke up at around it was 8:50, I think. And I wanted to watch TikToks, but Sav and I are sharing a room.
I told you.
Sav and I are sharing a room, and so I didn't want to watch them, and I didn't have earbuds, so I just went down to the living room to lay on the couch and watch.
That's hilarious. I love how it was the TikToks that got you up. Nothing.
Well, I was just randomly awake. I don't know. I normally do wake up around 9 each morning. It's just sometimes that doesn't happen, but that's like the norm. But yeah, because we were up so late last night, I'm also surprised. It was so freaking fun though. I wore a glow stick necklace thing, which meant like the scare actors could like touch me and steal me away from the group in the mazes and send me through like secret passageways, and it was very, very cool.
Yeah, and Katrina wore one too. Lexi would have, but she was nice and she didn't because she was like, I don't want Savannah to be alone. Because essentially I would be wearing a glow necklace, like if I was the only one, because it was like, yeah, you can get separated from the group.
Because there were times where they took both of you, like they're taking
Yeah.
everyone with the necklaces.
Yeah. But it was good that you guys had the necklaces too, because they jumped out at you guys and not like me, really. But
it's really cool. It was the only first time I've ever, because I've gone to lots of like haunted maze amusement park type things, and it was that's the first one I've gone to where they could like touch me, and so it was like an extra cool element.
Yeah, they kept like stroking Kaylee's hair.
Yeah, and like they kept like grabbing my shoulder and be like, you know.
Yeah. Did one of them like shock you with like a shotgun?
Well, not no.
Like,
it was
what
like
was it?
It was
but like
but it was also like there was a vaccine person with like a giant needle, and they were like, like hit me with it.
I volunteered Kaylee to get her teeth extracted.
Yeah, and so the scare actor, like dentist guy, like grabbed me and put me in the middle of like the room in the maze for like people walking by, and like stuck me on the dentist chair and was like trying to open my mouth up and like steal my teeth. And Lexi was yelling, "Take her teeth!"
It's so funny. I was just impressed that you guys were not scared at all, because I would have been like traumatized. I guess it was like less scary looking like once I saw it, but still, like I couldn't have been the one.
I like feel the most alive when like I have like a little bit of like scariness in me.
Lexi, finally,
I know she's been telling me to read I made her read it because I said we would read it together, and then I did.
Falling. What am I trying to say?
Yeah,
you're not living up to the buddy read.
I never do.
Hello, you guys are so funny. Are you sure these are readings? We're gonna try to read.
Bazzy.
Yeah. You can't see Bowser, but he's like literally right next. New book just came in mail called A Most Agreeable Murder, so super excited to read it. Nice. Hello, listening to From Below and Eating Dinner. I started that book, but I didn't I don't know, it was very slow. And I'm also listening to the audiobooks.
Bowser, stop. If you live near a Books A Million, they are currently Darcy Coates books are buy two, get one free. So me, Kaylee, and Katrina all did that today.
And I bought one thing from there. It was like $2. Well, $2.99, but I'm gonna count it as $2. I'm gonna make myself feel even better. I have like literally I have a backpack that I came here in, and it's stuffed to the brim. And I'm like, oh no, because Katrina gave us like a few little gifts, and I'm like genuinely wondering how I'm gonna fit them in my backpack. So I'm gonna have to like really, really like roll up like everything and shove it down.
Katrina got us these really cool like coffin flask things.
And I don't want to leave that here. I want it. Hello, 60% into Near the Bone. Love that. That experience sounds awful to me. I would have stayed with you too.
Yeah, we converted Sav.
No, literally the first one I was like, they were like, let's go. And I was like, I'm not going. So they went through the circus one, which honestly I think was the least scary.
Yeah.
Well,
that's why we were saying like, oh, it's not bad at all. You could do it.
Yeah. Did you guys know that they were going to get more scary or
no?
Yeah, because it was unclear. Nothing was labeled, obviously. Like they're not going to tell you this one's like more lame. I don't think any of them were lame though. Like I thought
they were all really good. Yeah.
There was I think my actual favorite one where I wasn't really scared was it was like a 3D one where we had 3D glasses on over, so like everything. There was the one part I almost fell down because we went in this like little tunnel thing, and it felt like the ground was moving. I still don't know, the ground must have kind of been moving.
No, it wasn't at all. It was a tunnel, and the whole tunnel like around us was like all neon 3D, and we had our 3D glasses on, and we were just walking across a bridge.
Yeah.
And like at first when you're walking, you're like, oh, this is cool, but what's going on? And then you take more steps, and it literally feels like the whole thing is spinning. It was crazy.
Katrina said she saw me like falling.
Well,
it was so funny.
Well, I was in front too, and the people in front of us, I thought they were just being dramatic, and I was like, "Oh, come on!" But like, I could see the people that were in front of us were like on the other side of the tunnel, and they were literally like walking like this, like totally to the side and like falling over and stuff. And I was like, "What's going on?" But that was all of us by the end too.
There's literally so many tripping hazards too. Like I during the like haunted houses, I was like, "Watch your step."
Yeah, we kept being like, "Oh, step here, step here."
We don't want to die. Take her teeth. That's
Yeah.
our motto.
It was fun.
It was very fun. Even being the person getting the teeth taken.
Yeah, no, Kaylee like wasn't scared at all. She was just like playing it up with the actors. I love how we were like I knew you weren't actually scared. After you told me the first time that you weren't actually scared, I was like, oh, okay.
The actors are doing a great job, and I'm having a great time. So I'm not gonna sit there and be just like, when they take me aside. Yeah, so like when they take me aside and they're doing their like little show, I'm acting like I'm terrified, because that's like what makes them have a better time at their job too.
It's almost like rude if you don't like at least seem engaged.
If it's just fun
if
to
you're
lean
just like,
into it. It's fun to lean into the job and be like,
I know.
Screaming, send her teeth. Did we ever get a video recording of
No.
No.
I know after I said it, and
No.
like, she said it was just extreme laughing.
We were all laughing very hard. Any diamond painting going on? I need help. Got my first one. Nice. I don't think we are doing diamond painting.
we honestly haven't been just like sitting
No, we've been
doing
out.
like nothing for a while. We've been out like go this whole time.
It's been
Yeah,
exhausting.
the,
I'm ready for them to leave.
The haunted house is 2 hours away. And so we didn't get back until what, like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And then we went to this little like book thing. I don't even know what to call it.
Yeah.
Few
They said
books
it was a book fair.
It was like a boozy book fair. It was like a couple tables of books at like a brewery, but I got the coolest mead ever. It was like very tasty.
Yeah, I did not taste it, but I smelled it, and it
was
smelled
cool.
like breakfast. That was the
it was
flavor.
Yeah, the flavor was like berry pancakes or something like that. And it was mead. It was very, very cool.
Hello, starting Halloween Slaughter. I really wanted to read that one, but there's no audiobook. I was so sad, and I was like, I can't physically read right now. Like, I just can't. Hello, I'm reading Dead 11.
That was fun.
Hi. Glad you all had a great time. Yeah, I'm really proud of myself. It sounds kind of dumb that I'm like so like proud of myself, but I literally like never have had I don't know. I've always been really scared of it since childhood. It's almost like a childhood fear. Like haunted houses and like people dressed up and stuff. So I'm surprised that I did it. I only did it because I was holding Lexi's hand.
That's fine.
Well, it was awesome because you were not sure if you were gonna do any mazes, and you ended up doing all of them.
Yeah, I will say, like in some of the scarier parts, I like was barely looking. Like, I was just like looking in front of it. Like, were you guys looking around all the way?
Yeah,
like,
I was going.
Yeah, I wanted to look at everything.
Yeah, see, I was like almost like trying not to, and some of them weren't like that scary, but yeah,
I think part of it for me is just like looking at the set.
I
But
was
it's fun
more.
'cause they get you because you're looking at everything going on and then they jump at it.
Yeah.
I looked more in the circus one.
Yeah.
And like the 3D one, I was looking everywhere, but like especially in the first one, I was like trying not to look around because I was so scared. And we were like alone in there. Like literally no one was in that one. After I did that one, I was like, if I did that one, I could do other ones.
Yeah.
Hello, I'll be doing a resin project and listening to Silver Nitrate. Nice. There was a book thing at 2 a.m. No, not the book thing. It was the Halloween, like, what do they
That's
call
just
it?
when we got back home from the Halloween.
Do they just call it Halloween nights?
Yeah, it was Halloween night at Eastern State Tree in Philly.
Yeah, we also did like a flashlight tour, and it was like a historical. We saw like the medical equipment that they used there because it was a hospital. That part was like, it was cool, but I thought it was going to be scarier.
I don't know. Going to be longer.
Yeah.
So I started asking questions to prolong it.
Yeah.
I know, they kept saying, any questions? Silence. And Lexi was like, so like I could tell you were thinking of things.
I literally was like, okay, what's the next question I can ask?
Yeah.
It's so awkward when we're just all standing there and like, okay.
Oh, we did learn a really cool fact on that tour though. Like buildings that are older. So this building I think was built in like the 1890s or something like that. And they like a very early mode of insulation for like to keep the rooms heated was they put horsehair in the walls. And
Yeah.
you could literally see when the walls were degraded, like the horsehair hanging down with like
Yeah.
the clay and stuff mixed in. And so like the walls are just made of horsehair.
It's gross.
Crazy. And it like
Yeah.
it's hairy. Like it's literally
Yeah.
hairy.
You look close, and the tour guide like touched it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's brave. What do you need help with, Marie? Okay, hello. Once I eat dinner, I'll be starting the September House because Cass said it was a horror book for babies. Maybe not in those words. Is it not scary? That's a bummer. My mother has been talking to. Wow, I cannot speak. Has been taking me to the haunted houses since I was a small child. One time, I was so scared I literally stuffed my face in my mom's.
The theme continues.
That's funny. See, I never grew up doing any of this stuff, so it's like that's part of it too. I just hadn't had experiences. I still am scared though, like going to a different place because you guys said these weren't that scary.
They were comparable.
Yeah, I think the first one wasn't that scary. But then the other ones I think were pretty comparable to some.
Yeah.
Okay. She still teases me about it, which I think is bullying. Someone call Michelle Obama on her. I just finished the September House and feel like a whole lot of nothing happened. No, I don't like to hear that. Haunted houses are my fave. I go each year to Halloween Horror Nights. This year I'm going to Knott's Scary Farm. I lose my voice each time from school.
That's literally what I grew up doing, Yvette. And that's why I was so excited for this because it's been a couple of years since I've been able to go to something like that. But like when I lived in California and I lived there until I was like 21, I would go every single year to Universal Halloween Horror Nights and Not Scary Farm. And then I just like stopped when I lived in Texas and Kansas. And so it was so freaking fun to do this last night.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was a really fun time. It was like raining too. So just, even though it like wasn't great that it was raining, it also added to the atmosphere,
it was
you know?
Raining and foggy. And
stuff. And we all thought it would be like out in the middle of nowhere, but it was right like in the middle of the city. So you could literally look up and see like towering buildings. It was an interesting experience.
Yeah.
And it's sad too, because they said the people who were in the prison would like hear people celebrating like New Year's and just be stuck inside. So she didn't think it was super scary, which is why it's probably right up my alley. Hello, I came in to you talking about horsehair and walls.
Yeah.
That's not it.
At the Eastern State Penitentiary, they used horsehair in the walls for insulation to keep heat in the cells.
Which I'm shocked that it actually like insulated anything.
I probably didn't do a very good job, but
yeah,
it's better than nothing, I'm assuming, but it was like very early like, type of
technology.
Insulation. Yeah.
My diamond painting came with wax. Do I melt it in my tongue?
There's like a little like pencil looking thing that has a tiny little hole and you like push it in there and then use that to pick up the diamonds.
This is going to be me when I try my first diamond painting, but I need to just order like little coasters. Oh, so cute. I love how he just sits up on you. It's so adorable. That sounds fun. Yes, it was really fun. I was really nervous at first. I was probably more nervous to go in them than like, I don't know, actually being in them. It's like the anticipation, you know?
Yeah.
I'll be reading The Year of the Witching. I love that book. I want more books like that one. I loved it. You don't need to meld it or anything. Just peel the plastic off one side and jam your pen into it. It'll make the end of your pen sticky and it'll pick up the diamonds. Winston looks so cute. I think we're going to do an hour sprint and we might do all of them as hour sprints tonight. We have to make dinner. There was an art exhibit in Salem where a dude used human hair to make flags. Ew, that's gross.
That's
like
cool.
6 feet tall flags.
Very interesting.
How do you even do that? You have to just poke the pen into the wax. It doesn't take much. I feel like literally everyone has diamond painted. I'm like the last person to try it. I do want to try it though. Okay, I'm going to go to here and we can start our first sprint and we will see you in an hour. Hello, I feel like I did not hear the timer go off, and I don't know if that was like a fluke or just me not hearing it. But welcome back, everyone. Kaylee and Lexi are downstairs with the food, finishing making it. I ate I ate a turkey burger. It was very good. Hi Sherry, how are you? How was everybody's reading, by the way? If you're just now joining, if I decide to read tonight, I think I'm going to try to read The Asylum um, by Madeline Rue. This one I got at a really discounted price from Books A Million, which I'd never been to before because it's not in my area. But it was $2.97, and I've literally had my eyes on this for so long and I've never picked it up. So let me know in the comments if you've read this one because I'm interested in it. It has like creepy pictures inside, like just in the beginning. And it's a YA book. So it's funny. I like a lot of YA books, like a lot, but then sometimes YA books don't work for me. So that will be the book I will read probably if I end up reading. Hi. It's okay that you're late watching Mel's travel vlog. That's fun. Hello, I'm listening to Small Places and Diamond Painting. Nice. Katrina just recommended me to read Small Places, that series. Said it was really good. What is your diamond painting, by the way? Hello, how are you? Hi, Froggy. I just woke up from a nap and watched it back. I'm with you, Sab. Never been to a haunted maze or forest thing. I just don't need the jump scares in my life. I know. Now I kind of want to go to another one, but I'm like also kind of scared because if it's scarier than what I did, I think it was the perfect situation because I told them, but like they made sure I was in the middle. So I kind of missed like all of the jump scares because I saw the person in front of me get the jump scare instead of like me getting like targeted for the jump scare. And also like it was either Katrina or Kaylee in the front, and they had like those glow in the dark necklaces, and that's what like told the scare actors that they could be like touched or separated. So they were really trying to scare them specifically. So I was like in the middle and like kind of protected by that. So yeah, I want to go though. I kind of want to go to Universal Horror Nights or Halloween Horror Nights, whatever they call it. The mazes always look really, really cool there, but it's like really expensive. And I would want to get one of those like fast passes because you can wait like hours and hours and hours for mazes. And there's so many mazes there that like I would want to see them. So I don't know. We'll see if I ever do it. I'm also a scaredy cat too with haunted houses. I read 46 pages of The Year of the Witching. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm on page 100. Nice. I loved The Year of the Witching. I thought it was perfect for this time of year. And it kind of leans a little bit into fantasy, which I was surprised how much I liked it. But it's also my Patreon buddy read for this month. And I'm really looking forward to discussing it with people there. Alexis Henderson's writing is like becoming some of my favorite writing. I really, really loved House of Hunger, and I love The Year of the Witching. So I'm bummed though. It was originally supposed to be a series, but I think either the author decided like not to continue the series or just like shelf it for a while, which is like sad because I want a sequel, but I thought it was really good. 69 pages of Halloween Slaughter. I love the short chapters and I'm already invested. Yeah, I really want to read this one. I enjoyed the first one, and then Halloween Slaughter, like obviously perfect for this time of year. I just like there's no audiobook for it. That's the only thing. But you said they're short chapters, so that's nice. I'm 52% into Small Spaces. Fun. Join mid-sprint, listen to some Mother of Death and Dawn while making supper and folding laundry. That sounds very productive. I only read 18 pages of Dead 11 because I kept getting distracted. Nice. I'll be reading more in the spare room by Andrea Bartz. Andrea Bartz. I never know how to say this name. I hope you like it. Hello. I just started the fall of The House of Usher. Wanted to read before watching the show. Nice. Katrina just finished the show and really loved it. Just ate dinner and watched Kayla's latest video. We'll start reading next spring. Fun. No reading yet. Had to do some laundry, and now I'm trying to figure out what happened to the output sound on my computer. No, I'm so bad at like anything computer related. It's like, so bad. Technology, computer, not my forte. Hi, Katie. I read 80 Pages of Goblin by Josh Malerman. I freaking love that cover. It's beautiful, and I own it. I just until you said that, I kind of forgot I owned it. I like to use the Asylum books for creepy photos for my bullet journals. My used bookstore always has tons of them. Oh, that's a really good idea. I read Asylum. I actually really liked it back when I read it years ago. Yeah, I looked in here. I think it was published in 2013, which was when I was still in high school. And yeah, 2013. And I think I would like eye these. I never really picked it up, but I was interested in them. And I think it's a whole series. It almost reminds me, not fully, but kind of looks like what is it called? Like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children or something, like the cover art. So yeah, I'm excited. I hope the audiobook is good if I find one. My diamond painting is a spooky lady. She reminds me of the Corpse Bride. That's fun. I'm at page 87 of Assistant to the Villain. It's cute so far. Fun. I'm reading Night of the Mannequins. I think I'm around 60% in. I hope you're liking it. I just joined. I'm reading Ninth House. About 11 hours left. How long are these? I started Ninth House a while ago, but I like soft DNF'd it for the fall season because I thought it would be perfect to read now. And I haven't repicked it up, but I will. I love scary movies books, but I will not go to haunted houses or mazes. I went as a teen and it really freaked me out with those actors. I guess I need distance. Yeah, that's exactly how I was until last night.
I have a fry delivery.
Yay, there's fries. I love it. Thank you. Look, there's fries that Lexi finished. Does anybody know a good slasher that takes place at a camp? I already read that one, You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight, but I really want a camp slasher. Do you know a camp slasher?
I feel like I do have an answer, but my brain is just being dumb.
Camp Damascus is not the same as a camp, right?
I haven't read it.
I don't think so. I feel like there needs to be more slashers at camps. I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Halloween Slaughter's reading fast. Camp Slaughter, if you don't mind cannibalism. Yes. Keep getting distracted. Happy Sunday. I'm currently reading The Nature of Witches physically, and none of this is true via audiobook. I'm almost done with the latter and really wondering how it's going to end. I loved None of This is True. That was such a fun time. Yeah, there are 3 in the series and some novellas also. Oh, that's good to know. I'm 35% in The Year of the Witching, liking a lot more. Good. I'm glad you're starting to like it more. Oh my God, what did I just do? What did I do? What was that? Did I just disappear forever?
I don't know if you guys could see anything, but on our screen, everything just like went away and was purple.
Oh my God. Report in the comments, please.
And yeah, there is Camp Slaughter. I think I didn't think of it because it's not like summer camp. It's like just like people in the woods, you know? It's more like people in the woods slasher.
Yeah. And also like it's not a slasher, but The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager has like a good camp setting. But yeah, like a slasher. I feel like there has to be more slashers in camps that I am just not thinking.
I did a summer camp. Oh, it's not a slasher either, but a really good summer camp horror book is The Honeys. It's a YA book, but it's like so freaking good.
I need to read that.
It's so good.
You told me about it, and I need to read it. Hi, Kaylee. Yeah, Camp Slaughter. It's not a camp. It's like they're going
camping.
Yeah,
but it's just like them in the woods.
Yeah, they're going to a cabin.
Yeah.
I feel like there's gotta actually be better ones. We did see the purple, or we did not see the purple. Oh my God. Yeah, it disappeared. I was like, oh no, what did I do? Because I'm also on Lexi's computer. So I like don't know what I'm doing on here. And like I said earlier, technology is not my strong suit. Tim Slaughter, is the whole thing cannibalism or is it actual slaughter? No, it's actual slaughter. In Camp Slaughter. I'm assuming it.
Oh, yeah, Camp Slaughter. There's a lot of slaughter. There's just also some cannibalism with the slaughter.
It's a fun time. I liked it.
I liked it too.
Yeah, it's a good one. I really want to read the sequel. I'm just like waiting for the audiobook, but maybe I shouldn't. if the chapters are short, maybe I should just go for it. I don't know. Well, I think we're gonna do hour sprints tonight. So I think I'm gonna start the next sprint. I'm like trying not to hit the wrong button. I'm like extra.
I need to go get a fry refill.
I know. I
anyways.
also need to get ketchup. So I'm gonna start the next. sprint.
We literally were like, should we get ketchup? I don't know. Dang it.
We'll be back. We were like having a conversation and then I completely forgot that the timer like doesn't make sound. How was everybody's reading? I actually read. I started Asylum, some of it, not the whole time. But I am 46 pages in and yeah, it's fine. Not much has happened yet. So my favorite part about it is like the creepy artwork. You can see this specifically like is disturbing. The little girl has like a cut on her forehead, which is kind of like, oh, kind of weird. How is your reading?
I'm on page 207 of Uzumaki, and I'm loving it. It's so good.
It's really good. And then Lexi, the voice over here.
I am over here.
Yes.
I didn't read. I'm just existing.
That works. I love it. Okay, let me see. I think I left off here. I'm not quite sure. This made me laugh. Hi, I'm lonely now.
Oh yeah, that was when I was done for myself.
I want summer camp vibes. Yeah, that's always like vibes I'm looking for too. Hi, Lexi. Honeys or the Honeys? Because I read a book, Honeys, and never finished. That was a question for you. I think it's the.
I think it's the
Yeah, The Honeys.
by Ryan Masala.
There is a list on Goodreads of summer camp horror. It looks pretty broad with extreme horror to Goosebumps. That is very broad, but maybe you'll have some luck there. Thanks for the recommendation. Why did I decide to have a snack? Oh no, was it not good? Hello, reading Cotton Candy Massacre. Nice. I hope you're liking it. We tried some cotton candy like earlier. It was candy corn flavored that Katrina brought.
Yeah, it was good.
We were all trying to figure out like how do you describe what candy corn tastes like?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of one of those things where it's like,
Because I feel like I always thought it was just like sugar taste, but like the candy corn cotton candy tasted like candy corn. And I'm like, what?
yeah,
What is that flavor?
we have to look up what's in candy corn.
It's just like slightly different tasting
Mhm.
sugar. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't just taste like sugar. Hello. Reading chapter 3 of The Harp and the Rose. Nice. It's part of a series, book 3. I always say this, but I like don't read series because I'm very bad at it. Listening to Realm of the Dragons 55% in and e-reading Ellie Haycock is totally normal, 17% in. Read 50 pages of Midnight is the Darkest Hour. It's okay so far. It's reminding me of another book, and I can't get it out of my head. I have been hearing everyone saying that it's reminding them of another book. Finished making supper in 8. You guys are having the best slumber party, and I'm jealous. I'm watching The Thing, then going to start reading Rouge. Yes, it does feel like a slumber party. I mean, it technically is a slumber party because we're all sleeping here.
Yeah.
Got to 57% of Realm of the Dragons. 24 pages of Tender is the Flesh. Eat Burger King and watch some TV. Nice. Is Lexi hiding being rude off screen?
I told them about what I said.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Jonathan.
Happy birthday. You successfully scared the crap out of me when you came back. I'm sorry.
Wait, so there's no sound on this timer, or you just can't get it to work?
There is sound, but like sometimes it doesn't play.
Oh.
Like right now it's not playing, and sometimes it just does that. I don't know why.
Okay.
Unless you guys hear it and I just don't hear it, but I mean it
That'd
does
be
this.
weird.
Yeah, it does this sometimes. Lexi's creeping and peeping. I literally just hear Kelsey's voice. How I like slam my foot against this chair.
I suddenly just kicked the ghost off of the
Oh, we're like slamming things with our feet.
Yeah.
Investigating.
50 more pages of The Year of the Witching. Are you liking it? I can't remember if you said you were, but I'm assuming if you're still reading it. Finished Fall of the House of Usher and made it 20 pages further into The Devil and the Dark. Nice. I finished Night of the Mannequins and got to chapter 4 in Delicate Conditions. What did you rate Night of the Mannequins? 70 pages of The September House, and I'm already spooked. So you extreme horror readers, don't judge me. I'm not judging.
I don't really consider myself an extreme horror reader.
Same, I don't
Like
either.
every once in a while I'll read it, but like I don't really. I think extreme horror is more like gory, and sometimes that's fine, but that's not like what I prefer to read most of the time.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like you both have read more extreme horror than me.
I read like 3.
I've read, I guess, maybe more because of that series I read.
Oh, the reality TV.
The Deadly Reality
Oh,
TV. So like technically I read like 5 because those are extreme. And then like a couple more from that, or I guess 1 or 2 more from that author or something. So I guess I've read some, but it's not really my thing, I don't think. 49 pages of Halloween slaughter, had a couple of gruesome kill scenes. Defacing is always pleasant with eating. Oh, lovely. Candy corn is basically fondant. What is that?
That's like the like clay stuff that they use to like make fancy things on cakes, and like they use it to cover stuff.
Oh,
It's like it's edible, but it's like moldable too, you know?
yes. I mean, it does have that texture.
Yeah.
Like it's that
Vincent just bit me.
thin.
I was petting him, and then he just like grabbed that. Yeah, he grabbed my
He's
hand,
playing.
and then I know he really wants to play.
66 pages of assistant to the villain and a little cleaning up.
Did you get the one with the colored edges? We saw that at Books a Million today.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
colored edges.
Sprayed edges, whatever.
I know, I just copied what you said. The candy corn I have says it's made of sugar, corn syrup, confectioner's glaze, salt, honey, and artificial flavors. Yeah, it's like, what are those artificial flavors? We don't know. Hello, currently just got off a sprint with Erin, and now I'm here reading Pen Pal. I hope you like Pen Pal. It's really good.
I almost said it's delicious.
It's delicious, kind of, in a way. Like, in a way that it's really good. Thank you. I'm 125 pages into Schrader's Cord. Are you liking it? It has an amazing cover.
Yeah, very cool.
From Below is creepy, but only because I'm afraid of being trapped somewhere and not being able to go to the surface when I want. It's making me anxious. Okay, I can't. Whenever there's a slight typo, my brain cannot like say it correctly. But yes, that is like very anxiety inducing, being stuck underwater.
Where was the typo?
When I wanted is making me to go to this. Oh, I read it as a typo. I'm playing Ooblets. I dig it.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm like, hello, just finished making some potato soup and have been reading Dark Waters, Small Spaces. I just like feel like 2 hands come on my face.
Oh, I didn't mean to touch you.
Lexi, I really love Game Tonight, by the way. Gave it 4.5 stars.
That says gone tonight. Oh my god. I'm glad you loved it. That makes me excited.
My brain. Okay. Got to 97% in Small Spaces. Really enjoying it. I think part of it's too is I try to read comments really fast so I can read them all. Probably going to read some Twilight Zone stories. Hello, currently reading Rouge. I love that cover. I don't think I would like it, but I love the cover. I hope you like it. Pen Pal is deliciously sad so far. I think it's mainly scary because it's tapping into real life horror. Yes.
Oh my god.
There's, isn't it Boxes is
Yes.
the chapter that's so
Yes.
chilling.
Yes. Boxes is one of my favorite things I've ever read in my entire life.
It's so disturbing. It's a video game, a mix between Pokemon and Animal
Is that
Crossing.
the game where you have to like compete in dance battles with them to like win them? I'm trying to remember. Maybe that's like a slime game. I think I might know what this game is. And if it is the game I'm thinking of, I've been wanting to play it.
I don't know. I would not know. I'm halfway through From Below and really like it, but haven't picked it up since July for some reason. Now it feels too late to read more of it. Yeah, I started From Below, but I just wasn't like jiving with it for some reason. I just don't want to DNF it because I've DNF'd other stuff from my TBR games, and I'm like, I want to have this stuff read, but I'm not
if you
liking
don't
it.
like it and you DNF it, it counts.
Yeah, I can like say why I don't like it. It's not even like I'm not liking it. It's just I'm listening to the audiobook narrator.
I don't like Darcy Coates on audio.
I know you said that, and like I don't like the narrator at all, but like I'm not going to read it physically right now. So it's like one of those things, you know?
Hello, everybody. Should I force Sav to read something?
What?
You don't get a say. Should I force Sav to read something?
Yeah.
What is it? It is the dance one.
I want to play that game. Do you like it? Should I get it?
I'm scared. What game?
She's talking to
I was talking
someone
to the
there.
comments.
The game not
Okay.
relevant.
Okay. I thought you meant like force me to read something in a game.
No.
I was combining the two
No,
conversations.
I'm just gonna force you to read something from my shelves.
That's kind of fun.
I know.
Do you typically like Darcy coats? They're whispering around me.
I'm trying to talk to
Do you mean read something like
no, like
out
I'm gonna give you a book to read.
loud? Oh. There's literally no reason why I stopped reading it. I like it. It felt like it could be a 5 stars for me. From Below is my favorite Darcy, so claustrophobic. I'm liking Schrader's chord. It's taking its time setting it all up, but I like all the music talk. I am so distracted. Lexi and her creepy, yes. I love it. Yes, do it. Yes, do it. Oh my god, I'm scared. Is it gonna be something I like?
Yeah.
Okay. Every time I hear the From Below book title, my mind goes to that found footage movie called
yeah.
As Above, So Below. I thought I liked that movie, and then I rewatched it, and I hated it.
Oh no, I like that movie.
When did you watch it last, though?
Recently.
Okay, well, that's good. Maybe it's like one of those movies that I can't rewatch. Like
Maybe.
something just did not work the second time. Not the eyebrows. All right. Shall we start the last sprint? I think this will be the last sprint.
This is the second one.
Okay, let me get this up.
Yeah.
This is my favorite movie, actually. I'm sorry. I'm glad you like it. Lots of people love it, and I loved it when I first watched it, but I literally have so many Darcy on my Kindle, but I've only read Carol Haunt. I'm scared I won't love the others as much as
Sorry, Kaylee finally
I
just
finally
what I was
understood
saying.
what Lexi has been trying to tell
I'm
me.
scared.
Yes.
Right? Yes. All right, I'm gonna start the last sprint.
We should.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Wait, I'll pull it back up.
Sure, close your eyes.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
It just makes sense. Okay, now that I grabbed it, do you have a guess?
No. Is it a extreme horror book?
No.
Oh. Okay, I'm excited. I'm glad. I thought it was gonna be like an actual long book. I was like, I'm so slow at reading. Okay, I'm excited now.
We should say it's Alice in Borderland.
Yeah.
Yes.
Volume 1 manga.
I'm excited. I should have known.
Lexi was literally doing sign language to me and trying to like mouth the words, and I was like, what?
Yeah. That does make it does
Right?
make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. What am I doing? I'm pressing. We're all really tired right now.
Yeah,
like
we're
barely
very
functioning.
tired.
Okay, here we go. Hello. Why am I forgetting how to do this? Okay. We're all you're so fabulous.
Has to be creepy.
Honestly, I have no idea where I left off in comments. Do you all remember?
Are you asking us or them?
You guys.
I think it was people being excited about Alice in Borderland.
Oh,
Like maybe Kayla's comment.
Yeah,
here.
so how about you disappoint them also?
yeah, we were talking the whole time.
Yeah, we didn't read.
We were like looking at the time, we're like, yeah. 30 pages left in Dark Waters, and then starting volume 7.
Scoot it over so you can
They're
read it
so
more.
good. I hope you enjoy it. I know I will read it. Like,
Yeah. Also, Kayla, I hope you love Volume 7. It almost made me cry, even though the main character's not even in it.
hold on, sorry.
No, you
I've only read the first 3. Yeah.
Why am I struggling so much?
Sarah, we're just like talking about.
I think that's why I'm like, and I heard it.
Sam, if people are like conversation, like
I will listen.
whenever you and Katrina were talking, whenever we were doing the thing, I was like, I can't focus on anything.
I know. This is the only way she can make you read it. No, I've been wanting to. I just don't think it's at my library.
Gotta look.
I think I looked and I don't think I saw it, but stopping in to say hi. Just got home, eating, then going to bed. Hi, Roxy. Stopping in to say hi. You had a busy weekend. We did too. You guys, I'm drunk and trying to cook a vegetarian meatloaf for dinner. Oh my god.
I thought you were saying that at first, and you were like, "You guys, I'm drunk." I'm like, "How?" What happened?
No. 64% into Realm of the Dragons. Hi, made it. Finishing up Curse of the Reaper. I hope you're liking it. I finished Small Spaces, and now I'm trying to decide what to read next. I have too many to choose from. 54 more pages in September House, but I'm getting tired, so heading to bed. Thanks for being here. Started Whale Fall and new diamond painting and filmed a little for the first time in forever. Nice. Read 32 pages. Got to page 115 and midnight is the darkest hour. It's infuriating and I love it.
I know it's weird because like we all love to read, and yet we haven't really been reading. There's just been too many things to go do. If we were hanging out at the house, I think we would have been reading.
It's good to have like a mix of different kinds of vacations, like some where you're doing a ton of stuff.
Well, I think it's also like because especially like Sav doesn't live near here, so like
We're fitting in everything that we
Yeah, it's been so fun. Finished Dark Waters, got kids in bed, read 20 pages of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and gave the dog his antibiotics. I hope your dog's doing okay. Didn't read it all, but read 118 pages tonight. That's awesome.
so
What's so bad?
I like Kaylee and I are like the same like height
Oh.
with this, and I look like I'm so short because I
Yeah.
hunched over.
We did realize when we were sitting on the bus, like Lexi and I are the exact same height with our torsos, but I'm just
Sometimes my legs are so short.
yeah. Lexi's legs are just way shorter.
Oh my god. But Kaylee and I are the same height, except her head's taller.
Yeah.
Apparently, my head is slanted and hers is flat. And I'm like, I never knew this about myself.
They made me take a picture of them standing back to back and then ask. Well, no, they wanted to know who was taller, and I couldn't decide because I was like, the backs of your heads line up, but then the front does like it just.
Mine is like this, and Sav's is like this.
It's hilarious. I've never thought about my head shape in my life. Like my top of head shape. I mean, obviously, like,
And like looking at you now, like it doesn't look like it looks fine. It's just like compared to Kaylee's, it just is different.
it looks very different. Yeah, it's.
I have like a big forehead though, so maybe that's why mine's so like flat on top because it's just like gotta have the room for forehead.
Who really liked foreheads? Who was it? Edgar Allan Poe. He would be very.
He'd be like, "Wow, that's a nice forehead."
So intelligent, which is true. So hey, I will be climbing in bed and reading volume 7 as soon as we stop chatting. May finish depending on how tired I get. I'm like I'm really tired. I was saying that, but also when I get in bed, I may like be able to lie there for hours and read, or I may like fall asleep immediately. Like I can't really predict. Wait, I read that. I didn't read anything, but I ate pizza and posted my Halloween playlist to Discord and started eating my phone. Eating? My photo prompt.
Are you okay?
Editing.
I started eating my photo.
I said it so confidently too. I was like, eating. Oh damn, did I miss it? Miss what?
Just the way you said it.
I don't know what's going on. I made it to 28% of delicate condition. This has been an extremely slow reading month for me. Yeah.
I've read less this month than usual, but I've done so much more than I usually do.
Yeah, see, same.
I
I
don't
mean,
leave my house this much.
I have had a very, very busy month, like constantly been doing stuff. So I feel like that's how October is, but it's more this year. Drinking hot chocolate and got 40% into the year of the witching. I say every time I see the year of the witching that I love it, but I can't help myself. So still playing video games. Tonight was not a reading night. That is fair. Why does Edgar Allan Poe like foreheads?
Because he was into phrenology, which is a horrifically racist and completely scientifically inaccurate study where people back in like Victorian era-esque, like 1800s, used to think that the size of your skull could like tell you about your intelligence, tell you about like your personality, what you're likely to become in life. And like there were all these studies about like criminal skulls versus like upstanding members of society skulls. And so people that believed and studied phrenology thought like you could look at a person's skull and know who they were. And obviously this was used to perpetuate racism and be an excuse for racism existing. And again, it's like a horrific study. And Poe was into phrenology, and he liked that. He thought big foreheads on people equated to more intelligence. And so Poe, in pictures of himself, would always like accentuate his forehead to look as big as possible because he wanted to look as intelligent as possible. So my joke was that my big forehead is something that he would be into. But to be clear, phrenology is freaking horrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like such a weird thought to be
Yeah.
like, oh, I know what your head looks like, so
I
I know everything about you.
And I also never think of foreheads. Like that is like not something that
Never think of
it's just like not something I ever think of. Like what? Who
Yeah,
came up with
people
this?
like there used to be people that you could go to a doctor and they would literally just feel your head and like give you like a study write up about like your strengths and weaknesses.
Absolutely not. No. The dog has had a rough week. Oh, he ended up with a big hematoma under his jaw that broke open. No, blood all over the carpet. Then got sprayed by a skunk. Oh, poor guy. That's so sad. I hope he gets better soon. Miss What? I love how I know exactly what this means. What? Love Professor Kaylee explanations. I know. Definitely learned about that in an anthropology class, but didn't realize Poe was involved. Yeah, of course Poe was involved.
Yeah.
It's like so surprising. All right. Well, that's it for now. I guess we're off to bed now.
Yeah, we're literally going straight to bed. As soon as I got all ready for bed, took out my contacts, washed my face, brushed my teeth, I'm going into bed.
Yes. I hope everybody has a happy weekend. This is weekend 3.
Yeah, it's over.
Almost.
Well, I mean,
which is wild because I'm so behind, but we're not
I
going to talk
know.
about that. So, have a good night, everyone.